Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for December there was like 7 cards that fell out there, otherwise I would have turned it over. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for December the 5th through to the 11th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for all of the loving, supportive, positive energy you send my way each and every day. Now let's see what the energy is going to be for you this week. We just had... Oh, wood fell out. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles with the 2 of Cups. Well, we'll put these cards back in. We'll just give it another fast shuffle there before we cut the cards. But 10 of Pentacles is your yes card. The 2 of Cups is new opportunities, new people coming in your life. So pay attention to those doors that are trying to swing wide open for you this week. Truly. New people. I mean, if you can get out and socialize with purpose, this is a beautiful week for it because it will lead you to that key to open up the path to your dreams, a tangible plan of action to reach your dreams, to manifest your joys, your wishes, your wants, your desires. This could be new relationships, really giving you the balance, or maybe some kind of support that you need, or maybe just the love and guidance of another person by your side in order to accomplish the impossible, because it's not impossible with these 2 cards. So it's very strong and positive energy for everybody this week. But now remember that you have the sun in your sign, and it is crossing over Saturn in your sign. Now Saturn is, dad's home kind of energy. The one that brings us down, brings us to reality, allows us to see what we can and can't do. We cannot get lost in the illusion. But it's very positive energy in the sense that you really are grounded in what you can do and what you can accomplish, what you can be and what you can become. I mean, this is a beautiful week for affirmations. This is a beautiful week for prayer and meditation. Silence in your life, to have that conversation with yourself, to allow yourself to focus on what you can do and who you can become and what you can create and manifest in your life. So let's cut these cards again. 4 of Pentacles. You have to embrace you. You have to embrace your gifts, your talents, your abilities. And there's been something that has always held you back from that. Now, it could have been that once upon a time somebody said something to you and it just, it stuck with you as, I can't do that because I'm not good at that. I can't move forward in this way because. I think this week is the week you will see that you can actually move forward, that you do have the talents, that you do have the abilities you need to really step into that success, whatever that success may be for you. It may be a happy home and family. It may be career, finances, going in the direction you want, out of the red and into the black, so to speak. It could be your stature in the community. It could be new projects that you've always wanted to get underway. It could be joining some charity that you've always wanted to be of assistance to or help to. This is where you see your own empowerment. This is where you see your own strength. This is where you may be putting closure or healing on something somebody said to you once upon a time. And like I said to another sign, it could have been that your boss pulled you in last week and really tore a strip off you and really pulled you down, and and that could be a little bit of Saturn where maybe you've overstepped your bounds in some way, but then that brings you centered again to say, but I can do it this way. I can be, I can become, I can manifest, I can create. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We'll leave that one in the middle for a second. 6 of Wands. That's a very powerful card, with the 4 of Wands going over the Knight of Pentacles. So the 4 of Wands over the Knight of Pentacles talks about building your security one step at a time, to not try and rush into things. If you get a get-rich-quick scheme come your way, turn the other way on that. It is taking your plan into bite-sized pieces and working the plan one day at a time, to build that cornerstone, to build that foundation, to build that security around you. to grow relationships, to deepen relationships, to have that support that you need, to give support to others that need it. And then the Six of Wands is people supporting you. Okay, essentially what this card portrays is that you are in a parade, and actually the parade is for you. You're leading the parade, but you are in armor. So it's not a time to rest on your laurels. It's a time to go forward. You've already got your papers for your route forward, your new mission. And people are supporting you. People are cheering you on. People are willing to help. So reach out, help, ask for help, delegate responsibilities, maybe different areas of your life so that you can focus on the things that truly matter right now in your life. Taking certain things off your plate by giving that to somebody else. Our underlying energy is the Chariot. Chariot's been very, very popular over the last week now. This is your focus. This is you putting your focus on your path forward, of not letting the drama of others, not letting the drama that goes on around you and the fires that you have to put out on a daily basis take your focus off your path forward. This is you holding the reins and you in charge of the energy. So where are you going to put your focus? Where are you going to put your energy? Where are you going to put your money, your finances, your time? And so with that being an underlying energy, you could very well have experiences this week that pull you back into where you need to be focused. So pay attention to that when you're constantly revisiting certain areas of your life over and over again. You keep getting called back to certain areas, and it has something to do with your growth potential moving forward. Pay close attention to that because there's work to be done. There's goals to be set. We have the Three of Pentacles for our overriding energy. You truly do hold the paintbrush to your portal of tomorrow. What does it look like? What will it look like? Dream build with yourself. See what can be and believe that you can create it. Because you do hold the paintbrush here. You can create your tomorrow. Positive affirmations, hard work, determination, perseverance. Don't worry if anybody's watching. Just do it because it fills you with passion. It fills you with joy. It fills your sense of duty. It lifts you up. It raises you up. It gives you a vitality. Those are the things you need to be concerned about. Are other people watching? More than likely they are. They're taking notes. And they're liking what they're seeing, by the way. Just concentrate on your happiness, your joy that you bring to yourself each and every day by what you do and by what you accomplish, by what you put your focus on. We have the High Priestess with the Queen of Cups. Oh, goodness gracious. The more you love yourself, the more you believe in yourself. And I think out of all the signs, I think being a Sag, you know that you are great in many ways, but you rarely give yourself credit for it. You're so busy building everybody else up and making sure that everybody else is happy in the world. You have to turn it back to you this week. That's when the spiritual magic's going to appear. When you start saying things like, money comes to me because I'm me. Love surrounds me. Those kinds of affirmations, those kinds of mantras, those kinds of mission statements, I expect today when I walk out the door that people are going to embrace my viewpoints, my wants, my desires. People are going to work with me to build, to grow, to dream. I expect when I walk out the door to be met with happiness, peace of mind, money flowing to me, relationships sparkling, relationships growing, relationships manifesting into beautiful moments. We have the spiritual magic here. Saying if you see the beauty in you, the universe is going to reward you. God, your angels, your spirit guides are just going to show you just how much you have been underselling yourself all along. So expect something beautiful to happen in your life this week, and it's going to be personal to you. It's going to move your world. It's going to rock your world in a very positive, loving, supportive way. For work and career, we have the Page of Cups. So it could be in work and career, it could be in finances, absolutely. This is, pay attention to your intuition. Oh, please pay attention to your intuition. Take time to meditate, take time to pray. I read it somewhere recently. Prayer is when we are talking to God, and meditation is when God is talking to us. Our angels, our spirit guides, source, the universe, bringing in messages, giving us guidance in where we need to step next and what we need to put our energy or our time or our resources into, or love into. This could be new love coming in. So in work and career, it could be somebody that works with you or a client or something. And there's that spark of love, there's that spark of magic. This could be a mentor coming into your life, or you could become the mentor for somebody else and sharing your wisdom to help them grow. For love and relationships, we have the Ace of Pentacles. If you're not in a relationship, this is a strong week for a relationship to start, okay? Because this is a path forward, a new path forward, and really in security and well-being. Okay, so if you step into a relationship this week, it's going to raise you up. It's going to give you that vitality. It's going to give you that extra spark. Absolutely, it definitely should move you into a path of security. Not saying that the relationship that you start is going to be the security, but it's going to open that path of security for you in one way or another. If you are in a relationship, this is about understanding what needs to happen in the relationship in order to feel that strength, in order to feel that love, that support, that respect within the relationship. This could be a whole new path. This is kind of like, you could be moving together. You could be strengthening the relationship, deepening the relationship in one way. Maybe you're moving in together for the first time. Maybe the marriage proposal comes out about this time. But other things can change. Maybe a parent needs to move in, or a child needs to move out, or a new child is coming into the picture. It's something new. It's something different. It changes things. This could also be new perceptions and new things to step into as a partnership with each other, doing something new, doing something original, doing something unique, in order to take the relationship to a new level, to dissipate the boundaries is what I'm hearing. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.